Furious clickings as usual. Let's start the stream, which just is me trying to figure out if I'm actually live or not. Boop. Wonder how many times the stream's gonna drop tonight. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting. Still working yet? Guessing from... Oh, there we go. Okay. We have a functional stream. Yay! I see a couple... hello, everybody. Hi. Hello. Oh, thank you, Demon Spock. Wow. Right off the bat. Thank you for subbing. All right, so... Obviously, I wasn't here last week on Tuesday. Thankfully, we had an extra stream on Monday, but... Or, sorry, I wasn't here on Thursday due to... extenuating circumstances. Thank you, Dark Souls Sky Nix. Welcome. I still haven't figured out the resub thing, so you may have been a sub, or you may be a new sub. Either way, I welcome you. Thank you for joining the Madhouse. Thank you, Sanguine Imperious. Sanguine Imperious. Salutations. Play on the shark chair? No, that's my son's chair. Actually, he dragged it in here. Welcome, Axel Drake. Thank you for joining. That was actually my Eli. That's Eli's chair that he dragged in here to watch me play a game over the weekend. So, if I were to sit in it, it would cease to be. It's not meant for the full weight of an adult male. Thank you, by the way, everyone that was very supportive about Quigley. Thank you, J-Rod, 365 and a quarter, I presume. Yeah, it was, thankfully, kind of, it was one of those freak things that happens in life, but thankfully it seems like there was no unpleasantness for Quigley, so, and I apologize for not streaming the day after the trouncing that I gave Mika in the stream we did that day. I kind of figured, thank you, B-Sox MK2, that I would probably be better off not, continuing to stream that day because I was just in a real not happy space. Thanks, Lightning Flourish. I don't know how you did that. I thought I turned those off. Because I'm currently working on the back end for like donate stuff, so I'm going to be turning the donates off, even though Lightning Flourish snuck one by. Thank you, Dregan. So tonight, my day was very well, though, Lightning Flourish. Thank you. As you see, I also turned off the putting the text on screen. Thank you, Reaper Tess. How is everybody out there doing? I hope you're doing well. Hold on. Temper. I'm trying to figure this out. God, wow, look at all the subs. Thank you so much, Code Gibbs. I feel like this is not the motion that I really should be doing. Jack's got all the pomp and circumstance. Thank you, Code Gibbs. You subscribed for 2 months, and thank you, Electromagnetic. That sounds awesome. Put a cow in a hole. You may also have noticed I want to shout out to the two new. Thank you, Jandafin, for subbing. Welcome to the Madhouse. Thank you for being here. You may have noticed that we have a couple new emotes. Sent in by. Let me get the first one being thank you, GamerBear82. Gosh, you guys are awesome. Two new emotes. First one by Samsart, which is the Warface. Welcome, Assassin 11700. Welcome to the Madhouse. You're now a vagabond. You can get in, but you can't get out. So we've got Warface, which is done by Samsart, which is a representation of my face paint from GTA. And then there's Nonsense by LNGK. So thank you, OV3K. Gosh, I'm just going to be thanking people for so long. This is amazing. I also added, because a lot of people were interested, there's a command so that you can see how many of you are officially in the Madhouse. Thank you, Rith1K, and Nick Cage the Horse. I didn't miss you. So you can do exclamation point, and I'll be reading the chat here somewhere in just a second. I'm just trying to get through all the hello, how you doing stuff. you can do exclamation point sub count, and you can see how many subscribers there are. Thank you, Canis Lupus. Lupus. You're almost a wolf. Yeah, that's Livy. She's fine. She's having her bath with Mom right now. Thank you, Rage Dragon. It's amazing to have so many supporters. You guys are awesome. So, Persona 5 will be on Valentine's Day, and the struggle will be super real. Wow. All right. Thank you, the last Mohican. I don't think that's how they spelled Mohican. I think there was Mohican. There's like a Q somewhere in there, too. My playback is echoing. Hold on, let me see if I've got something unmuted. Thank you, District 9 Dante. Oh, wait, I know what it is. Hang on. There it is. I found it. Sorry. Fixed. Thank you, Rooster Grin. My gosh, you guys are amazing. All right, Nightbot is a little overwhelmed as well. Can't keep track of how many vagabonds there are in the madhouse. Thank you, Ash Eats the Rude. Okay, so anyway, before we get too far into this, it's a South Park reference. Oh, welcome, Dave Kirk. I noticed this was your first night, I think, right? So thank you for being here. Have I played Dragon Ball Xenoverse? No, I have not. There you go, Mohican, no Q. I bet you could work a Q in there if you tried. Hey, nice to see you again, Tabacats. Thanks for being here. And Aaron, thank you, Blue Drain. All right, anyway, while we're doing this, I'm going to start a game up, too. I'm going to play a little bit of... no, it's okay. Livy's fine. She's just tired. She had swimming today, so she's a little ready for bed. But don't worry, Laurie's taking care of it. Happy birthday to Jody. And thank you for joining us, Tiana B-Deck. Wow, this is a big sub day. Okay, so, video games. I think tonight I'm going to start with a little bit of Mirror's Edge Catalyst. And then after that, we may do some... Thank you, Injorless. Welcome to the Madhouse. There we go. Yeah, it is a sleepy baby. Play as Ryan Haywood in Second Life. Is that a thing? Can you do that? I'm trying out a new thing here where I'm trying to keep a better eye on chat since I have donations turned off. I realize it makes it harder to get questions through. Thank you. My ass itches. I've already played... Well, that's how we start Mirror's Edge. We just immediately jump off a building because I forgot the buttons. Welcome, Melissa. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, no, the flubs are strong today. We filmed so much stuff. Thank you, Murder Docs. Oh my gosh. My goals for the next part of this week when I have my next stream is I'm going to try and get. Thank you, Jangalianzi. Yeah, my ability to talk today is going to be probably very weak. Oh my gosh, thank you, Fairlyn Goldbeard. Oh, wow. It's a little astounding right now. Did I tweet? I meant to tweet. Did I successfully tweet? Did I twit or tweet? Thank you, Legend of Lane. Good to see you again. Appreciate you joining back up. We're having a thank you, Dieti. Yes, it is. The new Mirror's Edge is very open world-esque. I didn't play Mirror's Edge 1, so I'm not familiar with how it was previously, but now it is. This is the map. Thank you, Lily Jan. My gosh, this is a little overwhelming. The game is very pretty. I've played a little bit. This is just a little bit past the beginning, so it's there won't really be too much. Well, I guess there's a little bit of a spoiler, but not. So far, it's not like there's any dramatic story that's happened. Thank you, Emu Kitty. As I understand it, though, this does pick up after. So it's not just a direct sequel to Mirror's Edge 1. It is a... Oh my gosh! Thank you, VRose23. You guys are all amazing. Yeah, I know. I didn't put a link in the tweet. I don't like to, I want to... My Twitter is now just all... Hey, I'm streaming, so I feel like I should not bludgeon people with it. Thank you, Mr. Gecko. Really appreciate you being here. Uh, Kira Walshi. I'm sorry that your hay fever is giving you so much trouble. Alliance or Horde, Death? I always played Alliance. Welcome, Ashley Carnival. You're a party every day. I don't... Gyms, I do have a YouTube channel. I mean, I want to have a YouTube channel. Like, I have a YouTube channel. But I named it a thing. Thank you, Patriot Fan 1752. That indicated that I wanted to do more other content other than just upload my streams, and I haven't yet done that content, so I need to figure out where to go. Thank you, Bloodied Fist 313. So I haven't made it live, and I keep saying that I should do something about that, and life has been busy. Oh my gosh, thank you, Zucha. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I've disabled my donates for the time being. So it is just while I work out some stuff. Thank you, all the random noodles. Welcome to the Vagabonds / Madhouse, the Vaga House, the Vagabonds in the house, the Rioters, many of our various names. But it'll hopefully be back at some point. But again, I never, expected donations, and I'm totally fine if you guys just come hang out. Subbing is a great way to support. Thank you, DK Klein 08. So this is the parkour simulator known as Mirror's Edge Catalyst. It's pretty lousy with collectibles. I mean, by lousy, I mean like overrun with, not like it's bad. So if you're into collectibles, I don't know if there's a map. You have some freedom of choice in what you do, mission to mission. There's a lot of side missions and things, so you can... if you run into the fan, you will die. You gotta turn it off first. Let that be a lesson. As the red is basically is like a path that you follow. So it's your waypoint system. It's your sky GPS, if you will. Then in the first game, if I remember correctly, and I don't know what that weird strobing is over there. In the first game, if I remember correctly, red was always there just kind of to denote where to go. Now it's a system that isn't always on. So sometimes it will... thank you, Major Mayhem! I loved your commercials. That's the commercials, right? Right, I'm supposed to be looking at this monitor. Thank you, Creeper Killa. Making the world safe. Yeah, fan definitely equals death. That one guy ate my plate. That seems real sad. Yeah, I don't know what that strobing is. That was really weird. Thank you, Da Redneck Gamer. Good to see you again. Thanks for rejoining. So this guy was from the first one, right? Thanks, Big Sal 54. What I'm playing after this, I'm not sure yet. I was thinking something where we can involve some of the audience. Thank you, Kanu. The Edgar Army, sure, that's a good one too. Maybe the strobe is a secret, though. It hasn't happened previous to this. Hello, Christian RPE editing. I keep looking at the wrong monitor. I'm trying to look at... So I've got one of the Elgatos that has the low latency. So I can see okay on this monitor instead of looking at the direct pass-through. Thank you, Time2. Oops, fell on my face. Yeah, why all of a sudden the Horde and Alliance thing? It's a little... been a while since anyone cared about that. Not that World of Warcraft isn't still a thing, but... By the way, if things like that make you dizzy, then you're going to see a lot of flips. Aw, I love and missed you too, KK. Joan. Flubjex, sure. That's also a good one. Let's see. And the secret of the strobe is epilepsy. Yeah, you're not wrong. Do you want me to go down there? Okay, there we go. Let's talk to him. This is Icarus. He's kind of annoying. He's a little sassy, if you're into sassy dudes and hoodies. Thank you, Purple Jade. Reggies? All the Reggies. Oh, what is this? I have a grappling hook now? That's awesome. Okay. LB hold. Alright, well, that makes traversal much more fun. Can I do it off this? Oh, yeah, I can. And into another wall run? Nope. How do I feel about Overwatch? Ryan Strange asked, or Rin Strange asked. I like it. Actually, I played a fair bit of it. I played some on a couple different streams. Turn off the fan. This is how we turn off fans in the Mirror's Edge world. We blow them up so that no one can ever use them again. I have heard of Forza Horizon 2. I've never really played it, though, I don't think. Oops, I looked at the chat. Oh, that's dangerous on top of a building. My favorite after-school activity. It's funny, I actually, when I was a kid, or rather, this is circa third, fourth grade. I should have wall run there. I did. Okay. I had to go to an after-school program. Thank you, Artemis Swan. You're amazing. I can't believe that so many people are joining, and I really appreciate it. Yeah, I had to go to an after-school program, which was part of my school. You just would show up in the lunchroom after school and do your homework and play outside, things like that. But one day, I had to go home early, and my mother gave me a note to that effect. And so because I could just walk home, because at that point in the world, that was something that you could do as a third grader, is ride your bike to school or walk home. I don't know if that still exists. Ooh, what's up there, I wonder? Well, let's follow the red line for now. Or I could just fall off. So I used the note, obviously, went home early that day, and thank you, Play Blue. Play Blue. Whoops. That wasn't where I was supposed to go. So I went home early that day, and then I think it was the next day I had to do the same thing. But my mother didn't actually, when she wrote the note, she didn't actually put like a stipulation for how long it applied for. Whoop. So I just kept using it. That seems like it's much higher than I can reach and die. So I for weeks, just used that note and kept coming home early until my parents caught wind of what I was doing. Sorry, I'm plugging this thing back into the audio. I'm still here. You just can't see me. Thank you, Fever Krieger. Dude, I love Archer. Even feverish. So, yeah, I kind of leveraged that note for multiple days until I eventually, my mother figured out what I was doing and made me, well, actually at that point she just gave up. It was like, all right, whatever, you can just walk home from now on. So, used to go to the after school program, then I finagled my way out of it by overusing a note, and I did it again. Yep, did it again. Someone asked, I'm sorry, I missed your name just because of the, thank you, GB, 25. All right, here we go. Pay attention to what you're doing for a second, and then talk to the people. Okay, got it. Can I make that jump? Thank you, Human Abstract 7. Someone asked if I did more theater in high school or college. I actually did not really start doing theater until my senior year of high school. I kind of avoided it. Not avoided, but I just didn't. Senior year, I finally kind of came out of my shell a little bit and started doing things. Seems like this guideline has taken me nowhere. Oh, it's going over there. Okay, there we go. Whoop, got it. Ha! So pretty. 666. Wow, that's a... No, don't discourage people from subscribing. I realize it's a nice number and all, but... we don't want Cthulhu coming for us. Oh. Boop. Those yellow things I keep picking up are grid leaks, which is it's part of the fast travel system, I think. For anyone just joining, it is this is Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Who's my least favorite Ruby character? I don't know. I gotta be honest. It's one of those things where I don't. And I think I said this on the Super Meat Boy stream I did with Mika. I don't watch a lot of Ruby just because it's weird working with those folks, and then it's like when you recognize the voices and on like a more personal level, sometimes it feels kind of weird. Whoop 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 whoop. All right, we're good. So I don't have a least favorite Ruby character. I mean, Port is clearly the best character in the series, and that's my unbiased opinion. Everybody's just clamoring for more Port. Yep. Miranda, you're at a concert. Okay. The red light is how you find where you're going. You can actually turn it off though. Like I think I can disable runner's vision and then it will stop. I don't think I can make that rope walk. Okay. Ooh, there's a optional objective. Yeah. Fragile delivery. So you got to be careful not to fall down and go bonk. Thank you, Silas5. You are the one that pushed us over the edge. We are no longer in fear of resurrecting Cthulhu. While there may be some that feel that that was a bad idea, I think it's a little too soon for Cthulhu to come.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Dogen trusts a delivery this kind to a simple runner girl.
Where am I going? Slide. Give me just a second, chat. I'm gonna... Welcome, Stonehead. Oh, I broke the thing. I guess it can take one. I'm not gonna make it. These are usually pretty tight. The Butt Diddler. Alright. I never thought I would welcome the Butt Diddler to my home, but welcome the Butt Diddler to my home. Usually these run challenges are pretty tight time-wise, so I'm probably not going to make it. Usually will take a time or two to really get the path down. Yeah, there it is. That was close. Okay. If I don't slam into the ground, I'd be good. Black Roses would like to request Georgia when I take over the world. I mean, you know, as far as places go, Georgia's actually pretty nice. I'm good with it. So yeah, if you promise to treat it nice, it's got a special place in my heart. Let's see. PGTFML asks, do I have any fun facts about Port, canonical or not? I do. The only one that I can think of off the top of my head, because again, you know, Port's a cool character, but oh right, I keep forgetting why things act weird. It's because I'm looking at the not 100% live version. Port's a cool character, but he's not around all that much, so there's not a lot of like hidden secrets of Port. The one thing that did come up that was something that I added on accident was, and it's just a little thing, so I don't even know if it's that interesting, but at one point in class, Port's telling a story, and it's, you know, it's background for most of it, so you may not even have noticed that it happened, but there was a line to the effect of, "Thank you, Zero Time Shift." Like, he starts telling a story, and he's like, my father told me that when he was a boy, I basically... Oops, I didn't make it. How did I get worse? I'm nowhere close. I like Inceptioned it. Like, it was supposed to just be like him telling a story about him and his father, and I added a line that basically turned it into him telling a story about a time that his dad told him a story about something. So that's the only like trivia that I think made it into the show that's actually kind of interesting about Port. Because it just reinforces like how ridiculously long-winded he can be at times. I call Pluto when you take over. Do you want a dwarf planet? Quick, how many of the dwarf planets in our solar system can you guys name? Thank you, Fallon Blah. I only know these. I know 5 of them, which I think there are only 5 dwarf planets in our solar system, and I only know them because my son came home the other day. He's like, I know the 5 dwarf planets in our solar system. which was impressive to me because it is not something I had ever thought of. Do I watch Critical Role? I have not watched Critical Role. And again, I'm sorry if I'm missing a fair amount of questions. I'm trying to do my best to keep an eye on chat and the... How am I this bad? Thank you, Hacks Monkey. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was close. Scotland, we're dividing up the Earth, are we? All right. Can I confirm if Port Bleck is real? I don't know what that means, and I don't think I want to. Can you raid Ray? Do you think Ray needs a raid? I think Ray's doing fine. Thank you, Fappy McFlappy. Mancubush says, run the wall on the right instead of jumping the building. Not exactly sure what you mean, but I will look for a situation where I can do just that.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Dogan trusts a delivery this kind to a simple runner girl like her, but I'll never
You do a lot of running through penthouses in this game. Whoops. Well, that may have been the second I needed and lost. Oop. Run the wall right there, maybe?
I guess we're adding another couple of family members to Dogan's ever-growing list of
Oh, right there. I should have bounced off that one. Extreme parkour. Roll. There's also upgrades that you can get in this game that will make you do certain things faster. I don't know that there's one that will... Oops. Oh, I might have this. I might have it. Come on. For the sake of the audience. Oh, I cracked it. Crap. If I'd rolled. Hit! Oh. Is he going to be mad? It's a little cracked. Alright, we're good. Don't worry about it. Did anybody remember all of the planet or the dwarf planets? I think it's Eris. It's like Maya or How or something like that. Thank you, Magikarp. Maggie Krupp. Maggie. I assume that's a play on Magikarp, and it's Maggie Krupp. Or maybe your name is actually Maggie Krupp. Why does the Horde or Alliance thing keep coming up? Okay. For most of the time when I played World of Warcraft, I played as a Dark Elf. Or Night Elf, sorry. They're Dark Elves to me. I played as a Night Elf rogue, actually. So, Maki, there we go. So I guess technically I was Alliance. Then it was one of those things where it's like I just played whichever. I played the RTS, and so I didn't really have a leaning either way, and I wasn't really playing with a group of people at the time, so I just picked the ones like those are the guys I always played. That was a mistake. And so the Alliance, if you played the RTS, you really. Well, I guess you play both ways. I did eventually make a Horde character once I found out that was the cool ones. Thank you, Too Heavy For You. Oh, you ain't too heavy for me. I can take a lot of weight. I don't know what that means. Got it. That was close. So this... Yeah. Oh, okay, they saw me. Alright, so a couple things that help in this game is... welcome, Make Karyumu. I feel like I said that with an unnecessary accent. Oh, sorry. There are like little antennas over there that are like security zones, and you can attack and destroy them. Again, I might be telling you something you already know if you happen to have played the original. So I'm going to disable this one, and then you have to run away and escape. It's Smithy 112. Heart. I haven't used my grappling hook yet. You're right. I think you have to hook onto certain things. I don't see anything like hookable. I don't think I'm not like Spider-Man. I think that is something hookable. Let's find out. Either about to die or we're gonna. Yep, we're gonna die. It didn't hook. It didn't do it. Thank you, Queen. Oh, hang on. I got it. I'll catch up. Don't worry. Do. I got you back. It'll be there any second now. Thank you, Queen Kimimari. Kimimari. Okay, good. I didn't completely lose doing that. Yeah, it is a lot of deaths. Look, thank you, Victory1140. I don't often know your like. It was worth trying. Like, I had to experiment. I had to see if the hook was going to happen. The hook didn't happen, and so I died. Ooh, another collectible. I'm snatching electronics out of everything. I am a cheap hooker. What can I say? Thank you, Dysfunctional. I think is the correct lead speak derivation of that. It is very reminiscent of how I would play Dark Souls. Would you guys like me to play Dark Souls? Because I didn't love 2, but I hear 3 is much better. So I'm willing to give it a shot. Thank you, Jay Vazian. I believe you're a resub. That thing that I need to fix. Oh, cool. I guess by standing here looking at the chat, I completed that. Success! Work today was good. Yes, Dark Souls. Oh, alright. I'll do it. Don't you threaten me with a Dark Souls. Thank you, Stellar Sky. Work was good today. It was busy, though. We filmed a lot of videos I think you guys are really going to like. We did for those of you that are a fan of the kind of our free-range GTA Let's Plays, I did one of those today. We did one of those today. Oh, ow. So you can have that to look forward to because the DLC came out today. The something felony. Something in felony. I keep thinking it's another F word. Anyway, we shot one of those today, so you have that to look forward to. We shot a Minecraft, which was pretty good, I thought. Then we did another GTA, which will hopefully work out. We had a couple technical issues with it. Go figure. And there was a couple other things that were shot. Someone just asked when the D&D is coming out. I'm not 100% sure. It's soon, though. It should be up pretty soon. And it will be Finance and Felony. Thank you, Walton, 210. Whoops. Oh, forgot to jump. Yeah, it's they added a bunch of new cars. They added a bunch of new options to like VIP stuff. So it was a pretty good update for us. We had a lot of things we could play with. We had a lot of fun with one of the new vehicles, but I'm not going to give it all away. You have to go watch the video. Hey, look, there. That's what it looks like when I can swing on something. Good to know. My favorite videos to shoot. Is that a better place for the camera? No, I guess not, because then I'm not in the middle. I honestly, like, maybe, and I've said this a few times, maybe because it still feels like my baby a little bit, even though I don't edit it anymore. Oh, there we go. GTAs are always a lot of fun to do. The stuff we've started doing in streaming has also been a lot of fun. Obviously, I'm streaming here, so it's just something you kind of get used to. Though I do really enjoy the multicam type stream stuff we do, just because it's a little bit more, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Raw? Alright, you've guided me here. Now what do you want from me? You get these like basic kits, and I think they just hold emblems you can pick up to modify how your you can like tag billboards in the game. Can you punch NPCs? Maybe. I haven't actually tried. Hi. Wait, come here. Hey. 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 Wow. Oh, she's telling me to stop. Thank you, Discats. Sorry for starting this in the kind of the middle of the game. Going forward, if I'm going to start a new game for stream, I will probably start at the beginning. In this case, I just happen to be in the middle. I know, save the stram, right? No one cares. I mean, I'm not saying that you don't care. I appreciate your support. I'm saying I fought the good fight, and I can't make anyone care. So, at Achievement Hunter, no, I guess I'm the only one that wants to save the stram, and so the stram shall go unsaved. Oh, I was supposed to be going there. Thank you, Kristen Ed. We also shot Game Club today. You guys partially were a part of that in the sense that the Game Club game was Hyper Light Drifters. So you watched my initial foray into the game. I did play more of it after that, and I did, believe it or not, get at least somewhat better in the sense that I didn't die immediately every time I played. So, whee! That just immediately shoots, by the way. There's no, like, jump and hook. Well, I guess you can do it if you... There we go. Got it. Okay. Roll. Save the Stram. The other thing that was really amusing about Save the Stram was when I tweeted out to apologize to Mika, well, again, not apology. I think I made that clear in a Reddit post that you may or may not have seen. Thank you, Lightning Flourish, again, for subbing and donating earlier. But I called it a Stram because I always call it a Stram. But that reached a kind of a new audience in the sense that it reached a lot of people that were fans, I guess, or knew Mika's friends, so had not yet really experienced that. Yep, that's not a wall. I was going to wall run, and then it didn't. Thank you, Sniper Down. But so many people were writing back like, Stram? Like, did you mess it up? Like, no, I didn't mess it up this time. We messed it up before. And that's what gave it character. And so I continue to call it Stram. But so yes, it was a typo, but it was a typo from a different age that I perpetuate. Thank you, Blue August Suns. Welcome to the Madhouse. And Unified Deckies? What's the deal with Gavin? There's not really any drama, honestly. Jeff, he's asking if Jeff seems depressed lately. Jeff is just busy lately. He's not any more depressed than Jeff ever is. And Gavin has just been busy being all over the place. So, no, everything's good. We actually were all in the office today for the first time in a while. Hi, Blue August Suns. Thanks for being here. We were... Thank you, Bloodied Fist. I'm glad that I could help you pop your Twitch virginity. No, it's we're all just kind of tired from being all over the place. But today we were all back in the office, and it was great. We had a lot of good not a good streams. We had a lot of good videos we did. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time in GTA. We had a great time in Minecraft. So it's always a lot of fun whenever we get the whole band back together. We're about to go into another week of people being all over the place, and for anybody, and I don't know if anybody in the stream will be there, but for anybody that is going to be attending E3, I will be there, along with several people. I know Jack will be there. We'll all obviously be there at the end for Let's Play Live. If anybody's... Man, me and this wall are not getting along. If anybody plans on attending... There we go. Yeah, Jack, Mika, myself. I mean, obviously from the know there'll be... Whoops. All right. Man, I suck at jump. This is why I didn't do parkour, in case you're ever wondering, is because this would have been my life. Just jumping and then falling and then not ever jumping again. Let's see, who else is going to be there? I think... Yeah, I'm not sure about anybody else. So I'm not going to name any names without being sure. But, I mean, obviously Ashley and I think Adam Ellis will be there. we will be kind of all over the place that week, so we're trying to shoot ahead. That's why we're so busy this week. We're trying to shoot a lot of content to cover the week where we will be all over the place again. But I think after that, after Let's Play Live and after the E3 week, things will settle back down and we'll all be in the office again more regularly, and so things won't be quite as bad. Let's Play Live going to be live streamed. I don't think we're live streaming again. The typical Let's Play Live thing is kind of, well, live event thing kind of applies, where it's just, I mean, when you do a live event, it's just like doing a concert. Most concert these days, like if you go and see a band or whatever, it's not a thing that gets streamed. I'm going to go talk to Plastic. Hello, Plastic. How are you? It's nice that you're a petroleum product. I hope you get recycled. Oh, dude, is that the AI from Portal?
Hey, here to see Plastic?
4, 3,
I'm 98% plastic.
2, 1.
E3's in California. Welcome, Kate Love Ya. I love ya too, Kate.
Sorry.
Anything I really want to see at E3? I'm really looking forward to, Pandastar asks, I'm really looking forward to seeing what PlayStation VR has in store.
Could you tell me what this is? What's on it?
Fire God 89 says, why doesn't AH ever mention Ray by name? Just that one guy? I mean, we used to talk about Ray when he was around. It's just, we haven't really.
Yeah, I found it.
We don't have. I'm sorry, Richie Garner, if I missed your sub. Welcome to the Madhouse. I appreciate you being here. I'm sorry if I missed it pop up. Ray's cool. The problem is we just don't have anything to talk about in regards to Ray. Like, he's doing his own thing, and we don't really cross paths. Like, we talked about him when we had shared experiences, but now we don't. So it's just like,
I was hoping today.
yeah.
It'll take at least a month just to crack the surface layer.
Anything
Thanks, Chase Magic. Appreciate you being here.
Hooking up to a grid node. Or with mine.
Grid node it is. What do I do?
It's enough if I get access to
Oh, this is how you hack the grid nodes. Okay, so that's how you get access to fast traveling, which is going to be nice. Oh, isn't this nice? All of a sudden I feel like I'm back in Life is Strange. Slow time. Nope, didn't work. Alright. Aw, look at you. Welcome, Mustafa0321. Boom. A Mad King Let's Play. Rest in peace, Ray. It's a very appropriate name for the previous question. So the next King Let's Play will probably be a Jack Let's Play, because I'm saving. Oops, the jump button. I'm saving pushing the jump button for a Let's Play. I'm saving the already named Dark God, Rise of the Dark God. I don't know if we'll call it Rise. Sometimes it goes down. I don't know. Decline of the Dark God. No, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, we'll work it out. We'll test some things. But I want to save it for when we can do it in VR, because I think that would be a much more, especially if I can do it as one of the first things we do in VR in Minecraft, because I feel like that would really be a cool venue to drive home that sort of thing. Because at this point I've gotten a little jaded, and Jeremy's probably the same, because he's got a Vive as well, but I've gotten a little jaded with VR. It doesn't really, I mean, I really enjoy it, but it doesn't affect me as viscerally as it does the other guys. So, welcome, Carlos Barron. I really appreciate you being here. Erection of the Dark God? Maybe a little too phallic. But, I need to go up there. But, I feel like especially I showed Jeff as a little teaser, but we're going to do a, what is that? There's an Oculus game that just came out. Sorry, my brain's shorting on me for a second. Let me see. It's like Nowhere or something. you guys probably will know it in 2 seconds while I'm looking it up, and then by the time this makes it to you, I'll already know the answer. Edge of Nowhere. There it is. Anyway, so Jeff's reactions to that are great. Welcome, Magister Alex. Magister. I assume that's a Game of Thrones reference. Yeah, well, boy, you just say the word erections and everybody gets all aroused. The Dark God strikes back. Look around in here, maybe. Oh, there we go. Collectible. Just stealing stuff. Only steal the one. I feel like that gives me some moral high ground. Or maybe that's the only chip that's any good. Huzzah! Whoop. Got it. But anyway, yes. So VR is where I would like to do the Dark God Let's Play, because I really want to scare the shit out of them. Is what it boils down to.
I'm at WFYO.
Okay.
They have an elevator with exterior access. Could be a good way up.
Sure do. Yep, that's how we push buttons in the future. I bet she does it again. Maybe gonna do like an elbow bump? Nope. Alright, still a fist. Revenge of the Dark God? Well, I haven't had the Dark God yet, so. Giorgio. Right! That was one of the things I was supposed to do as homework. I got distracted. I was supposed to make an FAQ for questions like that. Yeah, and I have a YouTube. I just haven't made it public yet. Interestingly enough, you know, now it's already part of the. If you guys want to have a meta game here, the channel that I made is already part of the Rooster Teeth MCN, not MCN, or network. Bag of Booty, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm trying to disable donates. For some reason, they still keep getting through, but I appreciate you very much. Thank you. It's good to see you again. Sorry, brain gone for a second there. You know, like that's anything new. Yep, you missed it. So there are ways, I think, that you can just see what's in the Rooster Teeth network. So if you want to try and figure out which channel in the Rooster Teeth network belongs to me, I'm pretty sure you'll spot it. But, who's talking to me? One hand clapping 01. Sure. You guys have cameras. Will you guys have cameras set up for VR Let's Plays? We pretty much do a camera on every VR Let's Play we do, because that's just part of the fun, is seeing what the actual human is doing. We will be getting you know, the space has evolved a bit, which it was kind of funny when we did Maximum VR. Oops. Excuse me a second. I need to say good night to Eli. Be right back. Oops. Donk. Whack my keyboard.
Good night, Daddy. I saw Mommy today.
All right. Sorry. Yes, I'm back. Look, there's Maya. See? Maya, you're an emote still. You okay with that? You're about to jump on me, aren't you? You want to come up here? Want to say hi? Come on. Come on. Jump up. Ugh. Want to say hi to the internets? Oof. Oof. There it is. Oh, Maya. Thank you, Motivated Change. Welcome. Maya, say hi. Maya, see right there. Say hi right there. Maya, Maya, right there. Look, there you are. You're a bunch of emojis. Welcome, the Game Nerd 96. Okay. Okay. You're gonna make this very difficult. Look at all the other puppies. The puppies of Twitch. Welcome, Meowix. Good to see you again. Thank you for subbing. Maya is very precious. Only thing is, Maya's got this thing where she really, really likes to sleep in the bed. And specifically, she likes to get under the comforter. But, one, this leads to two issues. One, she gets in head first, leaving her butt next to Laurie and I's face. And so during the night, her sleep toots are just like right there. And two, she gets under there and gets hot and then just starts panting under the covers and won't come out. She's not cold. I mean, she has very